Listen, congratulations on this show. I've watched all of it.
Did you?
And
Wow.
it's a real journey. It's just kind of like you're on a really emotional roller coaster throughout the entire show. The performance is amazing, Matt. Really,
Thanks, Edith.
really is.
That means a lot coming from you.
Is this on film?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right.
Nick Cave.
Nick, it must. How does it feel to have this character finally, on screen and brought to
Yeah,
life?
it's been 20 years since it was conceived, which is a long time. And it's been through many, many iterations, and many people have tried to make it into a film. And it just kept collapsing for one reason or another. And I'd sort of given up hope, really, or I left my mind as a thing. And suddenly it all sort of came together, and my son had worked with Clerkenwell on End of the Fucking World, so I paid particular attention to that. I really liked that a lot, and so that was exciting that they got involved, because they have a way of sort of plumbing the dark and unsavoury depths of different characters, but somehow packaging it in a way that's, for some reason, you're just enjoying watching it. It's something to do with the way the way it's filmed, and the sort of the pop colour, and the jolly music, rock and roll music, and all of this sort of stuff. That all this sort of tide of darkness can happen underneath, and so it's a lovely, very powerful combination.
Well, I think it's like that. I was listening back to an interview you did, Nick, where you said about art being, something that should kind of challenge and trouble people, and it shouldn't be a kind of an easy ride. That's where bold art kind of stands out, in terms of you do jump on board and you go along, and you want to be tested, and you want your own kind of feelings to things to be questioned in a way as well. And I think this is a great example of that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've yeah.
No, go on, answer that. I'm coming to him in a second.
I just feel I'm getting older, but my capacity to be able to remember something I've watched on Netflix, my capacity to watch something on a streaming service is gone. I mean, I just can't remember anything that I've watched the night before, and I think that has to do with something that it's just unmemorable.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you get confronted with something where you're actually challenged, and the fundamental way you look at the world is challenged, for example.
Absolutely.
And you're confronted, and you're troubled, and you're upset, and you're outraged, and all of these sorts of things are what film should be doing. And if you can sit down and, I mean, I love to stumble. It's rare, but to stumble on a TV series that just does that to you.
Yeah.
And keeps presenting you with sort of unexpected challenges is just like, it's such a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It's a gift.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember being I must have been like 18, and I was babysitting with my then girlfriend, and The Office came on, the first season of The Office, and I thought it was real. And I remember thinking like, what the fuck
It is real.
This is amazing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But that exact thing, I stumbled across it and was like, whoa.
Yeah. But these roles, going back to what I was just saying to Nick in terms of what art should be, those roles that feature within those projects must be just such a great opportunity as an actor to explore and play with.
Yeah. Also, when you get like an inbox, I know you're here, Nick, but I've got to do it. You get an inbox, it's got like Nick Cave, you're like, all right. Yeah, and then I read, and you go, and these that's why I find it amazing that it like, because
I don't feel that when I say that in my inbox.
what,
You're spoiled, that's why.
Yeah, it's yeah, but you wake up every day, as you said earlier, and you are Nick Cave. What's
it's a burden.
Yeah, I'm sure. But because we touched on something earlier, saying that earlier in the earlier sort of iterations of it, actors wouldn't. It was hard to find an actor to do it. You were saying.
Yeah, we had Ray Winston 20 years ago. We had Ray, and Ray will do anything. That's what makes him an extraordinary actor. He'll go anywhere. And he is one of our great actors. But
100%.
he just grew too old for the. Just took too long to. No one would do it. for whatever reasons
Yeah.
that was, and
Because
so
it's such a great part.
Totally. And the world that was created for you in terms of this kind of couldn't be set anywhere except Brighton, I think. I think the place as a character, the kind of aesthetic of it, all that kind of thing. Talk to me a little bit about that world that was created for you to inhabit and those locations and the car and all that kind of stuff.
Well, the car, I mean, I remember, because the car in the book is actually a small yellow thing, and they were worried.
Punto.
A Punto. And when I first came in, I was like, really like, why isn't it the car from the book? What's going on? I want it to be the same car that was in the book.
Yeah.
And
Where's
actually,
my
when you
yellow
look
Punto?
at it, yeah. But actually,
I don't even
It's-
know what a punto was. I just like that.
Really?
I
It's a
just
good
like
word,
that
isn't it?
the word is slightly dodgy.
yeah. Oh, really? Okay, well, that's interesting. That's interesting, isn't it? But actually, it works really well having what my mum would call a cabriolet, a soft top. No, the locations in Brighton were a gift, really. I mean, we were talking earlier again. I fucking love Brighton. I don't know how much time you've ever spent there, but it was
yeah.
and really not that much films there. It's not there. I mean, there's a couple of shows down there, but it really felt. There was just the aesthetic of it feels. It's really filmic.
Yeah.
Well, it's often filmed as a dark, seedy, as a dark place. Like if you look at the whatever is the Graham Greene.
Yeah.
London to Brighton.
No,
Brighton Rock.
Brighton
Yes,
Rock.
sorry, God, yeah.
Thank you.
Brain fog.
If you look at Brighton Rock,
Yeah.
that it's
Pinky.
just that it's Pinky. What
Yeah.
a guy.
Yeah.
But it's what I really loved about this series, even though it is a dark place and dark things happen on it, it's really showing that it isn't actually a really beautiful.
Yeah.
Place to visit, just bad shit goes on there, or can go on there. Yeah. Oh, and I think the film is lovely in that it's set in this sort of in the past. I mean, it is set when the pier burns down, which is a historical moment in time, but it's also set in a kind of fairy tale. A kind of nostalgic idea of something that's lost, the old rotting seaside town, and these sort of characters that might inhabit that. There's a sort of deep, you could say, a nostalgia that happens
totally.
in that of a world that we've ushered out for the new world that we have.
Having grown up in a small Scottish fishing village, I see a lot in that.
Yeah.
A lot. Thank you so much for your time.